Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Farm Sim 19. This is Valley Old Farm, episode number 18. This is it. This is the Speed Racer episode. Because, well, the race is on. We're about 2 hours away from being able to sell our grass bales that have spent 3 days converting themselves into silage. Some of them have converted already. Most of them are really, really close. Over the last few days, I've actually been out on assignment. The parent company that we deal with, the one that bought up all the land and gave us that $3 million debt, telling us to go ahead and settle that debt for them so they can turn around and sell all this land for a massive profit. Well, the agricultural company, remember, they donated all the equipment to us at the start. So they gave us a 1-year contract, told us go out and make some money. Here's the equipment. Well, some of that equipment, not so great. Some of that equipment was quite difficult to deal with, and as you might have seen, that grass harvest that we did was pretty difficult. The windrower didn't match up very well with the triple mower that we were using. The baler was a little bit slow. Things could have been different than it was. The one thing that has been good has been the round bale trailer. That's definitely been a nice piece. But we have to do this again, 2 more times even. And if that's the case, we want it to be pretty nice. Well, we cut a deal with the parent company. They had some equipment that was available. But I had to travel. And so I took the JCB and took some of our other equipment and returned it to the parent company's headquarters. And here's the trailer, by the way. Took it to the parent company's headquarters, and they gave us some other equipment in return. No change in the expenses, other than you can see we're down about $20,000 from where we were. And there's 2 reasons for that. One, well, it's been a couple more days, and so over those couple of days, we've paid our $8,000 daily interest on the $3 million loan. But also, as you might have just noticed a moment ago, we have 2 trailers. We leased a second round bale trailer because that's not the equipment that they gave us. Actually, we got a square bale trailer. In exchange, we have a square baler now and windrower combo. We'll see that all next time around, as our second grass harvest will definitely be different than what the first was. But what we're doing now is, because I was away for a while, Dad was working alone on the hauling of bales to the site. Of course, we finished baling everything up last time. The bales, they've got 3 days, whether they're sitting out on the field or whether they are sitting at the BGA is no matter. And so, over the last couple days, Dad has been hauling load after load after load. We're somewhere around 20 loads now. We lost track. Somewhere around 20 loads of round bales have made it to the BGA. But now that we're just a couple hours away from being able to sell these, we need to make that final push to get all of the bales here. So what we're doing is Dad is out on the field with a tractor and a trailer loading up bales. And then meanwhile, I'm playing the role of Speed Racer with the semi-tractor hauling the trailers, and we're just swapping trailers, and I'm hauling them as quickly as possible, back here to the BGA to unload and then head back to the field. And if the trailer's not yet full, then I hop out onto the field, grab a couple of bales, hopefully don't get stuck, which is entirely possible with the semi that's not meant to be working out in the fields, and I head back here. as soon as the other trailer is full. So here in just a second, we're going to see that things are quite full. There are bales everywhere here at the BGA. It's going to take us quite a while to get these sold. Yeah, if you look behind me, that's something like 20 loads. And this makes something like 21 now. Filling this last bunker up.
I think that's all the bales here. I don't see any more.
Okay. Yeah, if you head across the street, we've got the 3 fields. Oops. And that's the other tricky thing that we're dealing with, is most of the fields are now at that stage where crop destruction is a factor. We're having to watch out for that. So I'm having to stick to the road and avoid the traffic. I can't just cut through fields as I'm doing this. So also, by moving forward 3 days, or 2.5 days anyway, it's now the first day of summer. So we've finally left spring behind, gotten into early summer. You're definitely getting some that change in the seasons. For one thing, it's 94 degrees. It's a hot day. Actually, it's not far off from what it's been here of late. A lot of the country has been 90-degree days, but here in Washington, we've had a very mild summer until this week. It was about 93 yesterday. We're only about 87 today, and we're supposed to be back up in the 90s tomorrow.
I'm going to take this in the direction of the middle route.
Okay. I'm almost to the BGA. Going over that last hill right before it.
Just meet you where I need you.
Ooh, even hard on the brakes. Still bit that curb a little bit. Okay though. Into the BGA. Go ahead and prep the unload here. A little off the line I wanted, but for a quick job backing in, not bad. Alright, unloaded, and back we come. Don't take the fence with you. Takes a little while to fold back up. A little bit of oversteer there, but we were okay. And back to the races on our way back.
I'm just turning on the middle road.
Ah, car! Ooh, oh, that was a close call. Close call. He hit his brakes just hard enough, and luckily there was no pedestrians on the curb. So I used that sidewalk to avoid that collision. Already back through town and over the first bridge.
I'm just passing the car.
See, the canola fields are not growing up terribly well.
Stop.
Well, you can go ahead and drop it and head back your direction if you want. Between the cars. Woo.
This area right here, I really have steering issues.
Alright, I'm over the bridge. And if somebody wants to give me a red hot chili pepper, we could try to go under the bridge. So I don't know how many of you out there had a chance to watch the digital FarmCon this weekend on Twitch. But they revealed a little bit about their next Farm Sim title, which of course is on hold, not due to coronavirus, like so many other things in life right now, but due to delaying the release to tie it in with the next gen consoles, PS5 and whatever Xbox is calling theirs. They displayed a little bit of information. They're working on upgrading engine sounds is what they revealed in that. But the big news of FarmCon came in the next FS19 DLC, which is a Swiss Alpine DLC. So there were, oh gosh, what was that, 33 or at least 30 plus, maybe it might have been 30 on the dot, new tractors and tools being added in with the new DLC, which is coming out in November, by the way. But the biggest thing to me is not the new tractors, especially with so many modded vehicles around, but it's a new map. A map that they've been working really hard on It's going to put to shame all of their previous maps. And for a change, it actually might even put to shame all of the Modders maps. As it's looking potentially like it could be a new fan favorite. It's a nice map. And of course, following their theme, it's going to be a Swiss map. So it's very hilly. There's going to be a lot of grass. Dairy is a big thing, so the starting area is going to have a dairy farm. I think you start with cows already. Number of grass fields. Woo, we got airborne. But we kept it upright. And one of the neat features of those 30 new tractors and implements is, for the first time, an all-electric tractor. And so that's going to be interesting to see how they're incorporating that into the game. I had enough room, if the fence wasn't there, to get this lined up again. A little too close to the wall. Still too close to the wall. Yes, I am. There we go. That should do it. Hey! It's much harder with the semi, the extra length and the trailer length backing up, but we got it. We got it. Alright, so that's 8 on this side, 10 on the other bunker. That's 18 right there. There's a good 5 or 6 outside of the bunker, so my estimate is about 24 loads now, which is about 600,000, and we've still got 2, 3, 4 loads to go. And I'm assuming I would have cut it out when it first happened, as I was trying to use time-lapse through that little section, but we were charged another hour for the lease on the trailer. But not a big deal. We don't have the money to pay the loan for the night, but it looks like we're gonna have 200,000-300,000 before the night's done, and a few 100,000 or more, maybe 400,000 more the next day. So I don't think we're gonna have a problem paying the 8,000. In fact, we will pay just about whatever we can before the end of the night so that we can pay down the loan a bit and also have the interest come down in a noticeable way finally. We started at 8,000, we're still at 8,000. And oh gosh, what have we paid down now? Let's see. 45,000 total. 45,000 is not a small chunk of change, but when you owe 3 million, 45,000 doesn't make much of a dent on that. But 600,000 sure will. Alright, so as we take these last 2 loads, which I think brings us up to 26 by my count, which would be about $650,000 worth of bales. The next steps, we've got this trailer for lease. We need to get that returned. The other trailer is not going to be necessary either, as we're going to be switching to a square bale format for the next grass harvest. So both trailers are going to be turned in, and then the 2 front loaders have already been transported over to the area. We'll see how effective those are. I haven't used those front loaders with bales before, and so as we go along we may need to make adjustments regarding that equipment, but we'll see. We'll have plenty of money coming in to do something if we need to. Or we could easily lease the proper equipment, no problem. And otherwise, that's what's up next for us. So we are going to be selling bales, silage bales that is, next time out. Well, we're going to go ahead and drop these last 2 loads and get started on those mini projects so that we are ready to go next time. Lots of money on the way and right around the corner. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there and wear those masks. And bye for now.